What's up, people? It's day 10 of the shed to tiny house conversion, and I did a little bit of work earlier. I didn't want to film it because it's kind of boring, but I did finish texturing this wall over here. This is the wall that faces the road, the front of the house. There's the bathroom. I did not go up above it because we're going to be adding in a wall right here, and it's going to go across right there to the back of the door. So I wanted to wait until we get that put in. Jason should be here on Wednesday. And then I textured above the door and along the side wall over here in the kitchen. And then the other day I did this wall back over here. You can already tell it's white because it's already dry. And if you haven't checked out my video, go check it out. I made this fireplace in one day. I think it's pretty awesome. I got a lot of stuff down here, just clutter and stuff and whatnot. And then this is the wall that Jason textured when he was down here. All right, so now that I got the walls textured, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna frame out this window over here and then the kitchen window over here. I have some extra cedar that I picked up from the flea market, so I've already debarked it. I had my buck knife out there earlier just going at it, and then what I'm gonna do now is take my palm sander, smooth everything out, sand it all down, and I'm gonna cut it to size, and we're gonna start framing up these windows. Alright guys, so I cut up some of the wood. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to have enough to do both windows. I'm hoping I'll have enough to do this window, so I'm going to try to do what I can with what I have. So I've already put the base down here. I'm going to add the two sides on and then the top. Alright guys, so you can see behind me I finished framing up the kitchen window. I didn't have enough wood to do the back window over here, so that's going to have to be another day. But for now, I'm very pleased with the way it came out. There are some defects, but hey, everything I do has defects in it, so it is what it is. But now it's time to paint. I picked out some antique white paint. I'm going to go ahead and paint the wall that's over here, just to the right of the fireplace over here. You can see I was watching the Cowboys game. Today is actually Sunday. You probably won't see this video until Tuesday. Cowboys just dominated the Falcons. And I'm about to watch the Packers play. Jason and Danielle are actually at the game right now, so I'm going to see if I can try to spot them. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and paint this wall over here, this antique white, and I'm going to try to wrap it around all the way over here to the corner. This wall over here is still trying to dry up a little bit, so I'm hoping by the end of this video I'll have this wall painted and this wall painted. And by the way, Matt's going to be home on Monday. I don't know if he's going to be in my live chat or not, but by the time you watch this, you'll find out. So I gotta stop talking. Let's get to painting. All right, so I have this wall up here completed. It's painted. I went back with a little brush and did all the trim work. Trimmed up over here too, all the way down to the bottom of the fireplace. Over here on the right side of the fireplace as well, all around the window. And then I actually put up a piece of trim up there as well. I just need to go back and clear coat that. But this wall is pretty much painted and ready to go to hang some shelves over here for the kitchen. Once again, I did trim out the window with some cedar. It's not perfect, but it'll work. I like the way the sun comes in through that window right there. It brings in a lot of natural sunlight. And then over here, you can still see that that's still trying to dry. So once that dries, probably tomorrow I'll go back and paint it. I did not go back there once again because we're still waiting on Jace to come here before we start working on the bathroom. And then this wall over here, I actually have some extra sheets of drywall which we're going to use for the bathroom, but behind it's still trying to dry. So once it does, I'll hit it with a coat of paint and we'll be one step closer to being finished. So I like how the walls came out with the texture. All the walls are just a little bit different. That's what I like about it. It kind of hides some of the defects. Nothing is perfect by any means in this house, which I'm totally fine with it. No skin off my back, but once again, like I said, I'm going to paint the rest of the walls tomorrow and then probably do a little bit of trim work and then start working on this countertop. I'm very excited to see what this countertop looks like with that cedar slab. It's going to be a pretty lengthy process to get it how I want it, but I think once it's done, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. That's probably going to be the focal piece of this entire tiny house other than the fireplace, but once you walk in, you'll instantly see the clear-coated cedar, and I think it's just going to look freaking awesome. So very excited to see what happens here in the next couple of days, so guess you guys have to stay tuned and see what we do. Alright guys, so it's the next day. I had to wait for the texture to dry on the walls. I'm going to be finishing up painting the wall over here in the kitchen, and then the wall over here to my right, which is facing the road. There's only going to be one small section in the bathroom that's not going to be textured or painted yet. Matt should be here tonight, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get his reaction and do that in the next video so you can see what he thinks of everything and all the progress so far, if he thinks he's able to still live in this or if he thinks that it's a little too small. But when Jason comes down, we're going to finish up this bathroom. We're going to do all the plumbing, and then I got to figure out a way to heat water out here. So I'm going to go look online and see if I can find a small water heater or whatever we can come up with. Comment down below and let me know what you guys think. I got to stop talking. I got to get this stuff painted. I got to move all the sheetrock to this wall over here because when you're working in a tiny house, you constantly have to move stuff around, but it is what it is. Let's get to work. Alright guys, I am done for today. I got paint on the kitchen wall back here, and then over here behind me as well. This whole wall is painted in. The only section left is just back here behind the shower, which I already mentioned earlier. I'm going to wait till Jason gets here. We're going to frame up the wall. Then I'll go back and mud the walls and then paint them, and then all the walls should be completely done. I went ahead and added in some curtains just to block off some of the sunlight. Matt's pretty much a vampire, so he likes it dark in here. These curtains will still allow a little bit of sunlight. It's just little tiny curtains. I believe they're 24 by 36. All right, guys, so I'm thinking about changing out this door. When we originally built this shed, it was meant for the ShootDang shack, not for a tiny house. So we didn't have a lot of windows and stuff in here. But what I'm thinking of doing is changing out this door with either a 9-light door or one that has glass from top to bottom. And it has like a built-in like shades inside of it where you pull a little thing and it opens and shuts it. So if Matt wants sunlight, he can just flip the thing, it'll open up, and if not, he can just close it and it'll be dark in here. So if there's anything else you can think of that I can add or change, just comment down below and let me know. I'm gonna go ahead and call this video. It's a shorter day today of working because I spent the morning with my neighbor Jerry. We went out and did all sorts of stuff. It was actually pretty fun today. If you haven't subscribed to that channel, it's Adventures with Uncle Jerry. I'll leave the pinned comment at the bottom with the link on it. You can just click on it, go over and subscribe. I can guarantee that you guys are going to laugh the next couple of videos. They're pretty crazy. So once again, it's Adventures with Uncle Jerry. I have a low-key goal of hitting 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year on that channel. I'm currently almost at 3,800, so I think it's very possible to get that. So help me out, guys. Let's get me to 5,000 on that one. Hope you guys enjoy the tiny house builds. Matt will be here tonight. Jason will be here tomorrow. It's going to be a wild week. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.